Fourth time's a charm. So, see, I haven't done anything because I wanted to make a video about, come on, people in your boo-hoo cringe culture. Yeah, maybe I was cringy, but that's because my brain probably grows 5 times slower than normal. Tee-hee, I'm special. Cringe. So, I never write anything in scripts, but I hook up the webcam and I have illusions. I would swear. Cheeky SOB.
Now, what is that?
Cursed.
You can go and you can find these videos of these kids. They'll be crawling around on the floor and
So what doesn't crash?
wrestling with their sibling, growling after a dog,
That's why I haven't made
lunging. There was even a woman playing with her dog. She was in a mental shift, pure dog mode. I think she deleted it. You don't play with your dog and get them to. You don't play with a dog and urge them to bite your arm because you're wrestling. Like, if you were 2 dogs, you would jaw spar.
Maybe I'll leave you alone.
That is cringe.
Or if you love me.
You can't tell me that is not. Stop making fun of people.
Me an audio jack.
Now, so, it's probably to repeat it. Doesn't hurt anybody. Maybe. So, what about all those people that are
Fuzzy.
not batshit insane?
Maybe. So.
Sorry, I just had a mental shift.
Okay.
When I do, I can't think like people anymore. I have tons of. I have captures. Exactly, from the chicken smoothie. I have captures from. I don't know. Maybe I did. You go out there and you look and you will see them. No. So, what are you going to do for these people that are still kinnies?
They're not.
And they're in their 49, and they used to go to, I think the werewolf community used to have club meetings. They were just, werewolves inside. And they would have campouts. So what about those people? How are they going to feel? And I'm like,
I think the
I'm
ones
kind of, a werewolf.
are people that are,
But, just spiritually
you
tuned.
look, Google.
But I'm not like those kids when you Google wolf.
Things like mental shit.
Blue moon
Cat mental shit.
wolf theory impact documentary. What is this? They get into wolf mode. Actually, one was a horse. And they're wrestling. And they're wrestling and they're sparring and they're grappling, and then things get too rough. And the whole pack just circles around these 2 girls. How is that not cringe? I swear to God, if I made a movie and I had my wolf-hearted teenage girl character act like that, there would be so many people on my ass saying, actually, that's really offensive. They even tell me how offensive my bitching about these is. When they make these videos themselves of, maybe they'll be making the video and they're like, I can't help. Mommy and Daddy won't let me. They yell at me when I sit there in my room. And they say, shut up. How is that not cringe? Of course people are going to make fun of you Therians and your kinnies. Because you want to be cute, like, I'm a bunny inside human. I'm totally normal. I don't know, what else could it hurt? Your mental shifts. Is it cute? Is it a sign of psychosis? Is it something possibly that could be medically addressed? Is it DID and you don't know? Which, I'm going to bitch about that too. let's see, what else? Or the other Kinneys, the fiction kin, which, a few of them back in the day, my live journal tirades, or, were nice to me. Then again, the one that kind of was, seems to be just full of villainy. She's famous for being obsessed with the Digimon Emperor, and it's been, I don't know, I think I first encountered this woman, non-DAD system, fiction kin, soul bonder. I really don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. All I know is he seems to be the fiction kin and soul bonding police. If you say if this is you and you don't really, what do you call it? Accurate, authentic, or if you're soul bonded to him and you're saying that he wants to type for you, he wants you to type for him, and you type like a complete and utter retard or 2-year-old, they'll probably be on your ass so much, or But then again, there's always a multiverse thing. I can't mess with my camera too much because I hit a button and it turns off. Oh, alright. Or, actually had a fight with N2, so you go around, and, so, this guy uses DeviantArt, and all he knows how to do is upload screen captures of himself and, write text on it. And he has a best friend who seems to be in serious, dire need of mental health. And his parents seem to be very unsupportive. I think he had some live journal blogs about crying about how he misses his old world he used to live in, and he just probably would be suicidal. So this guy came back to life, and he's a good guy now, but he met his best friend. He tried to kill him when they first met, and now they're pals. You can't separate them. So I asked the guy, sometimes people role play on DeviantArt or Facebook. They'll open a Facebook account and they'll pretend to be any given character, original or not. So I asked him, are you a fiction kin or a role player? He goes batshit insane on me. All his friends, well, 04 Envy's a he, right? But, if Envy came from a man, but Lust is a woman, because, let's not get into that. So they go batshit insane on me. And then I just kind of play around with some of them, because I don't think they're being honest. Someone behaves a certain way, and I think they're playing make-believe, so I'm going to be a little more of like an asshole. He doesn't. Actually, I think he thought I was a he. I don't remember if I put my sex on my DeviantArt account, or my gender. He doesn't think I'm real, everyone. Hey, everyone, he is real. I talk to him every day. Yeah, he's my best friend in life. So, wait, what do you mean? This or I'm not going to show my face. And of course, weep, weep, I'm not evil anymore. And everybody, this person's horrible. They think he's not real. Of course I don't think a anime and a manga character is real. They're storytelling tools. And he's on YouTube too. The one and only Real Envy, except for the one that's Russian, because multiverse. No, how is that not cringe? Or any of the others? Hi, this is my Twitter. I'm a 14-year-old girl, but I'm also Fluttershy, and I'm also Rose Tyler, who's actual married to Peter Parker, the one where he's a ginger and a trans woman, man, a trans everything, and I'm also an Autobot and a dog and Pearl from Steven Universe. I'm literally every other character on my list. No, that is, I mean, and again, so does that hurt anybody? Well, maybe if people, it's their fault for being in certain groups. And like, I'm not cool enough. Why can't I be all these people? Or people that can't tell the difference between certain feelings and situations. Or maybe it is super healthy to deal with all your mental problems by thinking you're 50 characters at once with or without a past life. So, and again, literally, that term, literally, actually, it's now grammatically correct to say it's, it's actually the real thing to do. Literally is no longer literally. So you could say, I'm literally dying because it turns out I'm literally dying because I really wish I knew that the whole doll was actually red, and I tried to take the paint off for the eyes and I scrubbed too hard, and then I scrubbed off the black and the skin tone. And that shame and embarrassment of wasting my time is literally killing me. That's grammatically correct now. Cringe? What else were there cringes? Besides probably ping-ponging back and forth what I wanted to say about the literally maze. I mean, does that... I don't know. I can't ask every single mental health person because I can't get in contact with them, because that would mean I'd probably be spamming all their places. Go, is this normal? Is this healthy? Is this a good coping mechanism? To be like, my life and my personal self and my mindset is so screwed up, I'd rather be this guy than me. And not like, I hate being replaced. You know what it's like, what the hell? You just throw everybody away and like, I find something better. And then it's like, oh no, wait, you were good. Let me try to bring you back to life, and then lie to you. Or just want to be part of somebody's world so bad, but you can't because you're just not made of that. And that too, what the hell? The person who says this is him, as friends, as somebody that would be their meat shield, when they tried to kill them. Again, is this in a role play? Because these people don't live anywhere close to each other. How the hell do you become somebody's best friend that you'll do anything for, that you'll die for, when you try to kill them? I want that. I want all the adoring people to, treat somebody like utter shit, and they'll still be your fan and friend and do everything. Like you people. You better buy me stuff, no matter how much I hurt you, because, this guy almost killed somebody and now they're best friends. Cringe? Again, if I wrote that in a story, there'd be people that would be like, that's a really unhealthy relationship you got. They're like, no, you got it all wrong, trust me, it really is. They tell you you're bad if you say, oh, I put this in like a remote neck. I wish I did. Blah, I'm a toad. Or what about the other people? Even though I thought I was part of those. Oh my god. Something, things, Nobody knows what soul bonding is anymore. And maybe it's a good thing that it's going out of favor, because sometimes you get the people that just collect, my favorite character has a spirit, and I can maybe conjure them, invoke them, or just you think and you think and you think so much, and you obsess so much, and then what do you know? They're in your head. They're all like, "Hi, so you've been thinking a lot about me," and let's just say there's a video game series like Okami, but with a leopard. You've been thinking a lot about me, and we have a lot in common, so let's be together. Let's be friends. Or then you get those people that are if they're humans, they're like, I'm getting me 5 of these. Yeah. No, that's not really it. I'm customizing it. I don't care if that's not how hair works. The eyes are beady black. Sure, it's a pop thing, but no, I can't have that. What is it? Damn it. See, this is why people do. This is pure me. So then maybe if you're an expert, you can be like, I am an expert in all the brains, and your train of thought is, I think this is what's happening. Was that all I wanted to do about that? I mean, you could probably do it bad, or you could do it correctly. The Down the Rabbit Hole's video on Final Fantasy VII House, they mentioned Grain Crystal, Catherine Rain, and she was one of my first web buddies, and I feel like she left me, even though now I do seem to have short-lived web palsies, because if I'm not there, and if I'm not in a situation, or the relevance, and a constant contact, it goes away. I don't think, or maybe other things in between. If I'm in part of communities, I just eventually spiral and go off the rails, and it's not good. And then I'm wondering is it overthinking to think maybe I have some kind of borderline? If you want it to be forever, right? Why do I have to always touch something? Why? Yeah. But I don't know. Apparently someone said she tried to make a religion out of soul bonding or the golden runes. I just thought she was in it because she's a writer, and if you're gonna be a writer, that's what you do. You make things from yourself, and you think of the things, and then maybe some people get lazy and then they're like, look, leopard, you're my OC, I'm writing stories about you. Could you pick up the slack and just maybe... I put my camera on, follow my face. Could you just maybe pick up the slack and help me? So what do you want to do? Do you want to, you're a magical leopard. Do you want to fight Satan? Or what's your favorite color? Because you could think like a human. Or, do you want to play the flute, but you can't because you're a leopard? And a kind of deal. Apparently that's what some of it is. You get like 20 inner monologues. And then you don't know if it's yourself just thinking, or, right. Right. Oh, and then, blah, 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 blah. Or again, those cringy people that it's like, apparently people like, I'm so bonded to this leopard character, and I'll trade you him for one of them for you, Dovey. Because, Dovey's. I'm not really feeling contact with leopard anymore. But Dovey from that puppet show, I'm like obsessed with Dovey right now. Okay, let's trim like Pokemon's. Whoop, 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 whoop. That is not cool. And again, that Overlord Mordax will tear you 20 anuses if you do that. Which I guess is kind of funny. I don't know if that's kind of cringy or not. Let's see. Well, yeah, I was going to go on about the fandom people. I'm guessing they're cringing because they're too over enthusiastic. Or if you're part of something, you don't want to be part of that something. Like, not all of my fellow religious people do this, We don't all hate the this and the that, and are not all anti-science. But, so now apply that to whatever you like. If there's people like, oh my gosh, if you say this so stupid, you're evil, you're a little Hitler if you think Steven Universe is a dopey doop show for dippy doos. Or, I live there, every day I cry myself to sleep because I can't live in the Undertale world. Maybe, again, if there's people like, oh, you're kind of embarrassed to like something because this, well, good, maybe they're just literal children that are too children-y, You'd think 14-year-olds shouldn't act like, let's just say spaz-bop kids for what they love. Or maybe I'm just used to people showing bad apples. No one's going to be making cringe compilations or cringe sites for people that are low-key. You're only going to do ones that are just like screaming. Like, if that person that was complaining about Toothless being cishet. The worst thing you could do, make a dragon straight. If they're sitting there slamming their keyboard screaming, why can't he have a boyfriend? Yeah, you're going to get made fun of because that's just ridiculous. If you're acting like some kind of over-exaggerated character. Because maybe that's to what it is. These cringers, these cringy people, you're acting like cartoon characters or try-hard scripted flanderizations of something. But maybe too they're full of mental illnesses and they're all woo rapid cycling between sanity and I love something so much I must tell the whole world and act completely bonkers. Yay! I'm in love with the color yellow. And I must tell everyone, I must preach the good word of yellow. Only they're screaming and bouncing around, again, like they're Looney Tunes. Why do I feel like I'm crashing and losing something? Or, I don't know. That's just the thing. Everyone else has their own better critic community. I'm the most failure of the critic community. Oh, I didn't eat today yet. Yes, I did. I ate a piece of pie. Or I don't know. I don't know if I'll touch the autism thing because maybe that's just wrong, or if I would, it's just the self-diagnosed ones, or the people that are like storing virtue and are rainbow crystal space angels. That is cringy too. Yeah. So, what? Follow my face. That's the last time I'm doing that. So, why aren't these anti-cringe people going after other people? Because it's not their thing? You know, like people that keep on going? Or was it the whole, does it hurt people? Well, again, it's unintentional harm. You know? You go and, like, if this was my all-time favorite character, and someone's like, oh, he's real, you know. On the astral plane. Wasn't there a woman that was cringed to death because she's like said she was married to Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth and the astral world, which it feels like if you were in a soul bonding community a couple years, like in the early O's and the late 90s, it's like everybody is like the village bicycle. It's bad. Crap, I'm spacing out. Wonder what that is. I hope it's not my thyroid. Yeah, there we go. Self-diagnosis cringe. I always knew there was something wrong with it. Because I'm a hypochondriac that only knows a couple medical terms. And, touching things doesn't keep my train of thought good. And, so I had a scan and there's nodules. So long, world. I have lumpy thyroid. Where was I? I guess I'm gonna have to end it and then eat again. And then continue painting. Oh yeah, so why don't you attack the other hurtful cringies? Or protect the hurtful cringies. Protect the people that are being made fun of because they say that because the horse shoves her butt in her face, she wants some loving. Attack the people that are so vehement about their anti-vaxxing or their school shooting denying because where's the bodies? There was somebody that wanted to see the dead kids. Pictures or it never happened. How that is terrible. Or the maps. Go after the people that are like, dude, so what if I had a crush on a 17-year-old when I was 20? That's illegal where I live. You're a child molester. But then or the trans age people. Who cares if the IDs technically prove trans age exists? If someone's a 2-year-old and they live in a brain of a 50-year-old, then if they come forward, then they are technically a 2-year-old in a 50-year-old body. Trans age. Oh. Or just realize, maybe these people should. So again, you don't tell the people to control themselves. You tell the other people to not be embarrassed. You tell the people that are kitty cat hearted that just go easy on that on the kid that was chewing on the toy and running around that bedroom meowing, or 2 girls meowing at each other, because cats don't meow at each other, they meow at humans, because a meow is a mew, just like dogs. They're not in this. We turned them into juveniles forever, so they have kid brain. So they're teenager brains. Although I would like to see anti-bully people do that. I almost feel like that would be cool if I can get my bearings and bring my props and go to schools with, have my little mic, look professional, go on a stage in a parasuit and extraordinarily insane. What character designer made you outfit? And just, they'll probably throw me out of there if I bring up all the weirdest things. Hey everyone, I'm going to teach you about anti-bullying. Woohoo! So, you know what? If somebody says they're literally your favorite cartoon character, you know what you do? You go, it's you. I love you so much. Let's be friends. You don't go, cuckoo. Does your therapist know this? Did they tell you it's okay to believe this? I mean, I don't know. If it makes you happy, something that's not true makes you happy, so you do it. Why do you think you are my favorite character? Yes, that is the proper response. You go, I get to be friends with them. They're real. Does that mean Mom and Dad? Does that mean they lied about Santa being fake? How could they? It's real, then it's not. And then the Easter Bunny, and then they're all real. I must preach it. I must spread the word. Which then I might do. I'm thinking, is it cringy to go and tell kids, hey kid, I see you're buying a Sonic the Hedgehog doll. I know Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually know 5 of them on the interwebs. He's real. He's just, mostly in the body of teenage girls. And some of them has to share it with a bunch of other people. It's kind of... Here's what you do. You go home and you Google this username and you can find his Twitter and his YouTube and his DeviantArt and his Tumblr and his Dreamwith and his Facebook. It's called Fiction Kin. Look it up. It's real. Who knows? You might not be yourself either. If you love Sonic so much, that could be a reason. Because you are a Sonic the Hedgehog. Because there's this thing called the multiverse. Nobody knows how it works. It just does. That would be great, wouldn't it? That would be the ultimate repentance. I'm absolved. Well, this was going to go a lot different. Which is sad, because I had, the mental ruminations and the OCDs and thinking how I'm going to do that. And then I lost it, and then I'm going to have to do that for my... It's pointless to learn about DID, because nobody knows what the hell is going on. So what is that? I'll throw this at my cat so we can play with it. He's got three legs now. I'll stop touching leopard. I'll have to add the depth to the hair and then seal it with nail polish and then allow the rinse repeat and then do the I don't know, it's crappy lighting. Use my deep midnight blue Americana paint for some shading, mix it with all the other peaches, and then I hope I can make the eyes the right color. No, what is it? Maybe I'll save it for the other one. Yeah, I guess that's the end of that. If I can make a follow-up. I will. Eek. Video end.